Barcelona v Real Madrid 2018 betting tips, cases for La Liga and #X27 Clasico clash. Barcelona meet Real Madrid in the first El Clasico of the season on Sunday. The Catalans start the weekend top of La Liga with a 4-point advantage over 7th-placed Real. The week of the clash saw Barca worrying about a short-term future without star striker Lionel Messi, who has broken his arm and will miss a number of key fixtures. They passed the first test without him, beating Inter Milan in the Champions League. Julen Lopetegui and #X27 struggling Real, meanwhile, have lost 3 of their last 4 league games and trail the Catalans by 4 points. They squeezed past Czech outfit Viktoria Plzen at the Bernabeu in midweek. Here, Sporting Life and #X27 George Pitts makes a case for Barcelona, while Tom Carnduff looks to the positives for Real going into the clash. The superscript A this Adila at George Pitts _ believes that Barcelona are set to record another victory and capitalize on Real and number 39 poor form. pic.twitter.com/oacmebs count no to score and Barcelona to win. 11/4 The superscript A this Adila #El Clasico returns on Sunday as Barcelona welcome Real Madrid to Camp Nou. The at Tom _22 makes the case for Real Madrid. pic.twitter.com/E12RHS0V The match takes place on October 28, 2018, getting underway at 1515 GMT at Barca and #X27 Camp Nou. It is being streamed on 11 Sports. Price boosts. Click here for more El Clasico odds, price boosts and request abits. Real ended a run of 5 games without a victory in midweek by beating Czech minnows Viktoria Plzen 2-1 in the Champions League. But another subpar performance could put more question marks against Julen Lopetegui and #X27 future. Former Chelsea boss Antonio Conte has reportedly been approached already to take over at the Bernabeu if Lopetegui leaves. Lose in Barcelona and it could be all over for the former Spain boss. Next permanent Real Madrid manager, via Sky Bet, Barcelona minus Lionel Messi is almost akin to the city being without Antoni Gaudí and #X27 architecture. The Argentina wizard shows no signs of aging past his 31st birthday and has scored 12 goals this season. But Messi suffered a fracture to his right arm against Sevilla last weekend and was in the stands on Wednesday as Barcelona beat Inter Milan in the Champions League. Messi is expected to be out for 3 weeks, and his absence gives Real hope of getting back in the title race. This will be the first El Clasico without Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo since December 2007. It was another football age back then with the likes of Deco, Gabriel Heinze and Ruud van Nistelrooy featuring in a game settled by Julio Baptista. With Messi injured and Ronaldo now strutting his stuff in Serie A with Juventus, the stage is free for someone to take star billing. There are no shortage of candidates on either side, but can anyone stand up to become the main man? It often appears that no matter what Gareth Bale does, and he has done plenty in his 5 years in Spain, it is not enough for some sections of the Madrid media and Real fan base. Bale hit the ground running with 4 goals in the first 6 games as Real began life without Ronaldo. But yet another injury cost the Welshman game time, and he has not scored in his last 5 appearances. A match-winning performance at the Camp Nou would go a long way to winning the skeptical Madridistas over. Some previous classic encounters between the clubs. A year earlier Barcelona had thumped Real 5-0 but the tables were turned in early 1995. The hosts and #X27 victory was inspired by former Barca forward Michael Laudrup, who had left Catalonia for the Spanish capital in 1994. Chilean striker Ivan Zamorano grabbed a hat-trick, future Barcelona manager Luis Enrique added a 4th and Jose Amavisca completed the rout. Real would go on to win the league having seen Barca crowned champions for the previous 4 campaigns in a row. The day a teenage Messi announced himself to the world with his maiden hat-trick. In a pulsating opening half an hour, Messi twice equalized for Barca, cancelling out Ruud van Nistelrooy strikes on each occasion. The home side were reduced to 10 men before the break when Oleger was dismissed and Real led again through Sergio Ramos. However, Messi salvaged a point for his side by completing his hat-trick in stoppage time of an enthralling contest. Newly crowned champions Real were afforded a guard of honor onto the Bernabeu pitch, and their visitors continued to be humiliated once the game had kicked off. Raul, Arjen Robben, Pictured, Gonzalo Higuain and Van Nistelrooy were all on target for a Los Blancos team celebrating back-to-back titles. Thierry Henry grabbed a consolation, but Xavi was sent off late on in what proved to be one of the final matches of Frank Rijkaard and #27's reign. His successor was one Pep Guardiola. This was a fifth successive El Clasico victory in La Liga under Guardiola for Barcelona and the heaviest loss of Jose Mourinho and #27's managerial career. Guardiola and #27's Barca would be called the best team we have ever played by then Manchester United boss Sir Alex Ferguson 6 months later, and they showed why here. David Villa scored twice while Xavi, Pedro and Jeffrin also grabbed goals in a win that came amid a run of 10 straight Barcelona victories. The balance of power had shifted in a campaign where Real secured the La Liga and Champions League double. Yet, once again, it was Messi who would hog the headlines in their meeting with Barca. Having not scored in 6 Clásicos, Messi leveled following Casemiro and #27's opener. Ivan Rakitic put the visitors ahead once again, only for James Rodriguez to reply for 10-man Real with 5 minutes remaining. Yet Messi once more delivered with a stoppage-time strike, his 500th for the club, and one that was celebrated by him holding up the name on the back of his shirt to the home support. Odds via Sky Bet incorrect as of 1140 GMT on October 28, 2018.